Hello everyone, my name is Sulfur3 me against today another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles X. On the last episode, we've actually uncovered the truth about the Rothian breaking bonds with the Ganglion, and thus making an alliance with them, researching the technology to possibly kill them in the future. But all that grim things aside, let's move on right into the bright stuff. As today, we're once again going into an affinity mission, starting with, if you can learn reporting for duty, you need to be a required level of 41, and you're going to head to Savannah. Strangely enough, this is one mission that you need to have 3 hearts of affinity to begin with the character, just to get, you know, the first affinity mission, which is bullshit. But let's get started. You need to complete chapter 10, have Nagi, Lin, and Elma in your party. Let's get going.
Hey, Elma, I've been looking for you.
Here to foist another problematic assignment on my teammates?
Nagi? The hell you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? Elma has taken me under her wing and is helping me hone my skills as a blade.
Hone your skills as a blade?
He's aiding us on the side as his schedule allows. Think of it as a form of stress relief.
Exactly. I only ask to be treated the same as any rank-and-file blade.
Well, I guess if Elma's okay with it.
Speaking of which, didn't you say you were looking for Elma?
All right, the emergency. Those damn Ganglion captured Orton's squad.
Captured? Are you sure it's not just a communication problem?
We're sure. They were escorting some mediators who just got back. They saw Orton and his men taken prisoner with their own eyes.
This sounds serious.
That's the million-dollar question.
Let's check the Mediator's comm devices for data.
The direction the Ganglion came from may give us a clue as to where they're based.
Good idea. I'll have someone take a look.
In the meantime, we should hurry.
Elma is right. Ganglion might want to cook and eat Mediator friends just like they tried with poor Tatsu.
Easy now. Let's not let our imagination...
On the contrary, there are a lot of things we don't know about the Ganglion. We can't rule out anything at this point, including what or who they might eat.
Oh, barf!
Elma, ma'am, I suggest we head out immediately.
No, wait just one damn minute. We need our Secretary of Defense here.
It'll be easier to command from the field. Besides, I am part of Elma's team for the time being.
Yeah, you said that, but...
Commander, he's not going to change his mind, and we don't have time to argue.
There you have it.
Fine. Get to it.
Reporting for duty. Summary. Orton's teams have been taken by the Ganglion. Work with Secretary Nagi to save him. We need to head to Illal's stronghold. Fuck this place. If Illal's stronger is the place that I think it is of... Yeah, okay, it's this place. Okay, it's not that bad. It's pretty annoying, but it's not terrible. Let's get moving.
This seems to be the most likely place the blades are being held.
All right.
I'll create a diversion. The rest of you use the time to get in there and find the others.
Negative. There's a chance they're being held elsewhere. We don't want to cause a scene here.
Understood.
What's going on? This isn't like you. You seem anxious, overeager. Are you still fixated on the Harrier team that died protecting you?
Overeager? Am I really acting that way? I see. I hadn't noticed, but if you say so, I'm sure there must be something to it. My apologies, ma'am. I await your orders.
Stealth takes priority. We can't afford to be seen here. If we're discovered, it only puts the captured blades in greater danger.
Understood.
We shall keep moving then. It's not the first time I put in this scenario, but I hate fucking spores. It's a fucking terrible ass weather. Is that Xenom? Did Xenom just bite? I'm afraid, Daddy. Please hold me in your hands. Okay, let's just keep moving. It's not like we have that much of a choice anyway. Okay. I mean, these enemies are too afraid to engage with me to begin with, so I'm fine. Just follow the map, and the map will guide you. Oh, some scary zigs. I can't lock on to them. That's weird. Just follow the walls. You'll be safe. I guess the weather helps a little bit to hide. I guess. Not exactly sure about that one. Okay, I think we're nearly there. In fact, we are there, so let's keep moving. Okay. Please do not get seen by that Pugolith. Thank God. Okay. Shit! Well, we're going into fight mode, I guess. Okay. He's done for. And let's get into it. Uh-oh. This seems bad. Okay, maybe if I... Nope, okay. That's not gonna work. There we go. Okay. Currently in a rising energy mist. Ah, I feel bad on my skeleton near. Gotta do what we gotta do, though. Should be right on the next floor. Let's keep moving. They're waiting for us. Ah, god damn it. Alright, I'm here. Do not give in. This seems bad.
Are you all right?
Secretary Nagi, what are you doing here?
That doesn't matter now. What matters is you're alive. It's Marla, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Are you the only one being held here?
Grismore and Campbell are dead. The prone beat them senseless.
What about Orton?
They're holding him. Please, sir, you have to save Orton.
We will, I promise.
He's done so much for...
Her Mim's gone silent. We lost her.
Yes. For Marla's sake as much as his. We owe it to them both.
Let's move out. Once we have Orton, I'll be back for you. We're all going home together.
Okay, I am. I did it. Okay, let's keep going. We're right here.
Orton!
Colonel! And Secretary Nagi, is that...
This'll all be over soon. We're here to rescue you.
Earth aliens? If you want him alive, you'll have to.
Hold that thought. Grismore, Campbell, you and Marla can rest in peace. How's Orton holding up?
Not good. We need to get him
pack of ganglion coming this way!
We'll have to face them. Are you ready, Elma?
Are you kidding? My team is always ready.
Yes, of course. Let's finish this.
This is either the best, either the worst, or either one of the greatest fucking things I've seen in quite a while. And one of the most cliche, I should have to say that. But yeah, it is such over the top. I don't know why I like this part so much. I know it's not really interesting, cinematic-wise, and all things considered, it's not really an impressive, like, cutscene, but oh my god, it is so much fun to watch, and it is so badass at the same time. I kind of fucking love it. So, you know what? For all things and purposes, I'd say go for it. You know, this cutscene was awesome. Do with it what you want to do with it. You know, just do, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Probably not. Okay. Well, I'll just reactivate overdrive. I'm just blasting these fools. Holy shit. Alright, let's just activate Flame Cloak, then Iron Prison. Then we'll just go for Bullet Twister once again. Then Mind Storm. And then Missile Volley. I am wrecking these fools. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, this is a bit of a ridiculous fight. Did you see how much I wrecked them so hard? Holy crud! Holy shit! I destroyed that wave. Jesus!
That's the Team Elma I know. Lynn, how is Orton doing?
Stable, but we have to hurry.
Let's get back.
I've got Orton. Elma, you take point. Clear a path ahead.
All right, I'll take up the rear.
We must get him back safely. We owe it to him, and the others we lost.
All right, let's move out. We don't stop until we hit the maintenance center.
Right!
Thank you all. I still can't believe the Secretary himself came for me.
What are you talking about?
What? But that was... I'm sure I saw...
Ah, are you referring to the rescue effort? I just read the report. It seems Elma and her team performed admirably, as always. Apparently, they had some extra assistance this time. But all the more credit to their leader for bringing the right people together.
Oh, I see.
You really okay with leaving it at that?
I'd say you just heard your answer direct from the source, yeah.
Tatsu's surprised how useful Nagi was. Maybe even consider letting Nagi help again.
Is that so? Then I await that day with bated breath.
Reporting for duty. Mission complete. Results, you were able to rescue Orton, but the rest of his squad didn't make it. This is... I gotta say, I really am a fan of that cutscene in the middle of this mission. It is the most cliche, the most badass, the most epic, the most ridiculous scene in the entire game, and I fucking love it. And from that, we get the longsword art, Blossom Dance. Oh baby, I have been waiting for this day. The reason I'm saying that is because Blossom Dance probably is the best DPS longsword art in the entire game. Like if you have a longsword, if you have a longsword in general, Blossom Dance needs to be it basically needs to be built around that. It is such a good art. It's kind of phenomenal, actually. Well, it's not phenomenal, but you should just consider it in general. Alright, that's not everything we gotta do, since we have other tasks at hand. Well, we have a couple of things left to do with this episode, and since I want to take on another mission to avoid affinity grinding too much, yes, I know this is a term that I use, we're gonna go into a little bit of tyrant hunting. And today, our first tyrant is actually in the Rust Lake, up on the northern region, up very near the defense site. If you go into this part of the water, Sarcosuchus, the Iron Eater, will come out. And from there, you can take on this challenge. Now, Sarcosuchus, the Iron Eater, it's fine. It's not difficult. It's not a difficult tyrant, to be entirely honest. It's very standard. You won't have that much difficulty. Really, the main difficulty of it is just trying to not aggro every single Dylus that's beside him. Otherwise than that, Sarcosuchus, the Iron Eater, yeah, pretty standard. I don't have much to say about that. There's even a quick mission. Then again, we're taking this guy on way earlier than we encounter it. We can encounter it very soon in our first visit to Noctilum. And since I did it specifically so no one can actually saw that I was nowhere near that guy did, I avoided basically at all costs, because otherwise you can get in pretty easily in the Rust Lake on your first encounter. Which, thankfully, I did not, so I avoided a lot of bullshit with that. Okay, so let's just take care of these guys and let's go on into our second tyrant. Our second tyrant of the day is actually another one in Noctilum. It is none other than Duran's Galder. Now, Duran's is another tyrant that you can find here in Noctilum. I think. I'm not exactly sure. Please correct me on that. I'm 90% sure I'm very wrong. But Duran is actually just alright. If you don't find him and you don't have any gravity-based weaponry, then of course you're gonna have a hard time with it. That's how these Gadar and any kind of flying weaponry are designed. But I have a team which is all level 40 plus, and I'm taking this guy on, so of course I'm gonna have a real easy time taking him out. And I did, so that's about it. There's not that much to say outside of that. You may have some issues, but I don't, because I have gravity weapon. It's so much easier with that. Also, pretty much everybody on my team has a unique weapon, which are ultra powerful. On to the next one. Our next tyrant is leaving me a little bit perplexed. There, I've never fought him before, which is strange considering how strong I am. And now I should have already taken care of that. But that's Daryl the Eradicator they can find in near Castaway Cavern in Primordial, right into the tip of Anorth Bridge. And yeah, it's just weird. I've never fought this guy before. It's a bit scary because he has a lot of level 40 friends right beside him, considering he's barely below level 30. Which can make him a little bit intimidating, but outside of that, yeah, I don't understand why I've never fought him before. It's really easy to go and encounter and just leave him, assemble your team to basically lure him into a different part of the island to basically fight him outside of his assistance. And I don't know why I didn't do that before, and because of that, I had a really easy time with it. Otherwise, yeah, if you're going in low level with this specific tyrant, just lure him out, and you'll be fine, as long as you have decent weaponry. Talk about a massacre. Move on to the next one. Our next tyrant is a little bit of a weird one. I don't know if I'm gonna find him actually pretty easily. It's basically a Zig, and it should be on top of one of those rib arches surrounding Ilal Fortress. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Okay, it didn't take that much time to find him, but still, it can be pretty annoying. But yeah, our next tyrant is Damage Zig that can be found right on top of Hilal Fortress, surrounding the rim of Sylvalan. From there, Damage Zig is, it's a tyrant. Just bring gravity weapon, high burst damage. You will have no fucking issues dealing with him. Just like I did. You know, while we're going on a genocide, why not continue, you know? Go all the way or go none of the way. Our next tyrant is actually a little bit of a weird one. You need to go on top of the highest perkable position on top of Lake CL on one of the ribs. From there, you will find Rodovan, the Sky Baron. Now we're getting a little bit into the interesting tyrant, sort of say. Not to say that he's extremely powerful, but yeah, you can basically dish out. I'm dishing out a lot of damage. Now this is, once again, it's a higher stat tyrant. There's not that much to say outside of it. You'll get rid of him really easily. He's a segment completion boss. I've already taken care of it. You know what's the saddest part about all of these tyrant bios? They last longer than the actual fight. That is real sad. And our final opponent of the day is Ramus the Supersonic. Play the music of Sonic Car Supersonic Team Racing or something along these lines. I'm not good, you know. You will find him right on top of the tip of the mountain in the northern eastern corner of Selvalum. Now, this can be a little bit of an interesting fight because it's really near to a Zig that's actually right on top of that mountain. And if the Zig spawn, it has a high probability of actually spotting you and actually doing a little bit of high amounts of damage to you. Not to say this is gonna be easy, but it's by far the hardest fight that we have this episode out of the 5 tyrants that I'm fighting. So just keep that in mind that you may possibly maybe die during this fight. But if you beat in chapter 9, you most likely have a full squad of skill if you spent money unlike me and actually did good. One of the main problems you may encounter in this fight is having to deal with other F3A guns if they spot you, but outside of that, I think I'm doing pretty fine on my own. So we'll just keep it at that and take care of this guy. And he should be down for the count. And there we go. That is that. And with that done, I'm gonna end the episode here, everyone. Right on top of Sylvanum. I've went into a little bit of a mass genocide. I may have issues. I'm gonna talk to a doctor about this. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. My name is Overgamer3, and I'll see you all next time.